Welcome back for another deep dive. Today, we're going to be talking about Jaime Gomez Castaneda's memoir,
Oh, yeah.
Garage Cats, Memories of a Pack.
Very cool.
So this isn't like your typical cat care guide.
Wow.
It's like a personal story. It's about all of Jaime's experiences with this like whole gang of felines that ended up like making his garage their home. So we're going to uncover some like really surprising things about how cats think and how they connect with humans and like what it really means to be part of a feline pack.
The word pack is interesting there for sure.
It is.
Because I think a lot of people think of cats as solitary creatures.
Right. And
So that's going to be interesting to dive into.
we're going to get into that.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. What I think is so interesting about this memoir is that it starts in a time when cats weren't treated the same way that they are now.
Right.
Jaime talks about his first encounter with a kitten when he was 14, and he found it in his family's washing machine.
Oh my gosh.
And back then, things like litter boxes and special cat food
Right.
weren't as common
Yeah.
as they are today.
I mean, that really shows how much our understanding of cats has like evolved.
Totally.
But even with all the information we have now, some things about them remain a mystery,
Well, for sure.
especially like when it comes to
Yeah,
how they show affection.
absolutely. And I think Jai's story really highlights that.
Yeah.
For example, he describes Lunita,
Okay.
this beautiful Siamese cat
Uh-huh.
who became like this really cherished part of the family.
Oh.
But
Yeah.
at first, she seemed happy as an indoor-outdoor cat
Okay.
and enjoyed their company.
Yeah.
But as she grew up, her instincts like took over. And she started like roaming and climbing walls and disappearing for days at a time.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I bet that was like so nerve-wracking.
You would think so, right?
Yeah, for Jamie and his family.
Yeah.
Like, what did they make of Lunita's behavior?
Well, it actually led Jaime on this quest to understand cats better.
Okay.
He started researching online and even got hooked on that show, My Cat from Hell.
Oh, yeah.
But as time went on,
Okay.
he realized that while the show like offered some really practical tips,
Yeah.
it didn't really get into the deeper reasons
Right.
behind cat behavior.
Uh-huh.
And Lunita's roaming brought up this big question.
Yeah.
How do cats form attachments?
Yeah. Right.
And how does it differ from what we humans expect?
I mean, did he ever find any answers to that through his research?
Well, he started to, but it wasn't always like straightforward.
Yeah.
One thing that really made him think was Lunita's tendency to rub against family members' legs.
Okay.
And at first he took it as a sign of affection.
Right.
Like a dog wagging its tail.
Yeah, of course.
Right. But as he like observed her more,
Okay.
he noticed that she also rubbed against furniture, walls, even the garage door. And so it made him wonder if like the rubbing was less about showing love and more about like marking territory.
That's so fascinating. It really challenges our human tendency to interpret animal behaviors through our own emotional lens.
100%.
Yeah.
And that's one of the key things that Jamie's memoir reveals.
Right.
He learns that to truly understand cats,
Yeah.
we need to let go of some of our assumptions.
Yeah.
And try to see the world from their perspective.
It's not just about reading a cat care book.
Right.
It's like opening our minds to a whole way of experiencing the world.
100%.
Yeah.
And sometimes that means accepting that we might never fully understand their motivations.
Totally.
Yeah.
It's like cracking a secret code.
Yeah.
But Jamie's journey to understanding cats didn't end with Lunita, right?
No, it didn't.
He ended up with a whole pack.
He did.
Yeah.
After Lunita, more cats came into the picture. Parada Gata, and even a few litters of kittens.
Oh.
And Jamie's family became like a haven for these felines.
Yeah.
Providing them with food, shelter, and care.
Right.
And through these experiences, he started to piece together a better understanding of feline social structures.
It's so interesting that you use the word pack.
Yeah.
Because we often think of cats as solitary creatures.
Correct.
So did his observations challenge that notion at all?
They did, in many ways.
Okay.
Take Parada, for example.
Okay.
He arrived shortly after Lunita started her roaming adventures.
Right.
And there was a definite shift in the dynamics.
Uh-huh.
So Lunita became less interested in coming home,
Okay.
while Parada staked out the garage as his own.
Oh, wow.
And he would actively chase away other cats,
Oh, my God.
even hissing at Lunita when she dared to return.
Oh, wow. So there was like a clear sense of hierarchy.
There was.
And territorial behavior, even though they weren't technically feral cats living on the streets.
Precisely.
Yeah.
And this is where the concept of a feline pack starts to get really interesting.
Okay.
Even in a domestic setting, cats will establish their own social order with dominant individuals claiming resources and territory.
So it sounds like he was like inadvertently conducting a real-life experiment.
You could say that.
In feline sociology from the comfort of his garage.
For sure.
And then the arrival of Gata and her kittens added even more complexity to the mix.
Totally.
Yeah, that sounds like a whole new chapter.
It was.
In this feline saga.
Yeah.
And that's where we really start to see the different ways that cats and humans experience loss and attachment.
Yes.
Because sadly, not all of the kittens survive.
Right.
And there's that heartbreaking story of Calcedo.
It is a powerful part of the memoir.
Yeah, I'm curious to hear more about that and what it revealed about the differences between human and feline responses to grief.
That's a great place to pick up next time.
Okay.
Right.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Calcedo's death was a real turning point in the memoir. Yeah. He was this playful kitten, just full of energy, and the family really adored him. Oh. But one evening in this tragic accident, Hemi accidentally stepped on him.
Oh, my gosh.
And the family was devastated.
I can only imagine. That's just awful, how heartbreaking.
Yeah.
But how did the other cats react to that?
That's what's so striking.
Oh.
While the family was like consumed with grief, the other cats seemed almost indifferent.
Oh, wow.
They didn't exhibit any behaviors that we as humans would associate with mourning.
Right.
Like whimpering or loss of appetite.
So does that mean that cats don't grieve?
Well, that's a question that has puzzled animal behaviorists for years.
Right.
Some experts believe that cats do grieve, but their expressions of sorrow are more subtle.
Okay.
Like they might become withdrawn or change their sleeping habits or even show aggression towards other cats.
So it's not necessarily a lack of feeling.
Right.
But maybe like a different way of processing those feelings.
Exactly. And this is where Jamie's observations become so valuable.
Okay.
He's not trying to impose human emotions onto these cats.
Right.
He's just observing their behaviors and trying to understand them on their own terms.
It's a good reminder that the human-animal bond, while it's super powerful, it's also really complex.
It is.
And that we can love and care for our animal companions, but we also need to respect their inherent otherness.
I agree completely.
Yeah.
And this idea of respecting boundaries becomes even more relevant as Jamie navigates the disappearances of other cats.
Right. Both Kitty and Gata vanished.
Yeah.
Without a trace. Were there any clues as to why they left?
That's the mystery, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it's something that Jamie really grapples with throughout the memoir.
Okay.
He explores a lot of possibilities. Like, were they seeking out mates?
Right.
Did they find a better source of food?
Yeah.
Or were they just driven by wanderlust?
It seems like the more he learns about cats, the more questions he has.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And he even starts to question the very nature of feline attachment.
Okay.
His Cunhata even suggests that cats are convenencieros.
Okay.
Meaning they prioritize their own comfort and well-being above all else.
That's a little bit of a harsh label, isn't it?
It might seem that way at first glance.
Okay.
But Jaime's Cunhata isn't saying that cats are incapable of love or affection.
Right.
She's simply pointing out that their motivations might be driven by different factors than we as humans assume.
So it's not about denying the bond.
Right.
But understanding that it might operate on a different wavelength.
Precisely. Yeah. And this concept of cats being convenencieros is actually supported by some scientific research on feline social structures.
Okay.
So feral cat colonies often have fluid social hierarchies that shift based on resource availability.
Okay.
So cats may form alliances, share territory, even groom each other.
Right.
But those bonds can change depending on the circumstances.
So a cat might choose to stay in a place if it has a reliable source of food, shelter, and companionship.
Right.
But if those resources become scarce, they might move on.
And while we might find that behavior perplexing or even hurtful, it's important to remember that it's simply part of their nature.
It's a good reminder that we can't force our human expectations of loyalty and commitment onto another species.
Absolutely. And This theme of acceptance is woven throughout Simi's memoir. He learns that loving cats means accepting their unpredictable nature, their independent spirits, even their occasional disappearances.
But the disappearances don't end in, like, despair.
No.
He has some cats that come back.
He does. In fact, just when he starts to resign himself to the idea that certain cats are gone for good, we get some surprise returns. Both Botitas and Kitty reappear.
Wow.
Adding another layer of complexity to this already complex dynamic.
Okay, so what were their returns like? Did they just come waltzing back in?
Not quite.
Okay.
While Botitas seemed relatively unchanged, Kitty returned with a newfound aloofness.
Oh, wow.
She was still willing to accept food and shelter.
Okay.
But she no longer sought out affection. In the same way she had before.
So even after their time away, their individual personalities and attachment styles remain intact.
And this is something that Chimi comes to appreciate.
Okay.
He realizes that even though he can't control their comings and goings, he can still offer them a safe haven when they choose to return.
It sounds like he's learned to find peace in the uncertainty, to embrace the ebb and flow
I love that.
of these feline relationships. So at this point in the memoir, we're in April 2024.
Okay.
Who makes up the current garage cat crew?
Well, besides Botitas and Kitty, there's Polgarada. The skilled hunter with a very distinctive rat-like meow.
Oh, wow.
Then there's Chinch, the large but skittish male who prefers to keep his distance. And finally, there's Durazno. The affectionate and playful newcomer. Who bears a striking resemblance to the lost Bambi.
Durazno named after a peach. That's so cute.
It is.
I wonder if he, like, embodies some of the qualities of Bambi. Almost like filling a void.
It's a beautiful thought. It is.
And it speaks to the cyclical nature of life. How loss can sometimes pave the way for new connections.
Beautifully said. But the story doesn't end there. There's one more character who adds a really fascinating layer to this already complex social dynamic.
I have a feeling you're about to introduce us to the alpha.
You read my mind.
Of the neighborhood?
His name is Puma.
Puma sounds like a very fitting name. Top cat.
For sure.
I'm guessing he doesn't let anyone
push
him around.
Not at all. Puma is a large and powerful cat with a no-nonsense attitude. He did have previous owners, but they moved away. And he was adopted by some new neighbors. But even though he, like, had a home now, he still kind of roams the neighborhood. Like, he owns the place. And occasionally he graces Jamie's garage with his presence.
So even with a new family, he still, like, maintains that role as alpha. It's amazing how these social hierarchies persist. Even in what seems like a domestic setting.
Jamie's observations of Puma actually challenge some of the common misconceptions about alpha behavior in cats. So Puma doesn't rule through aggression or intimidation. He's actually quite tolerant of the other cats. He allows them to eat. And even share space with him in the garage.
So it's more about, like, setting boundaries and maintaining a certain social order rather than constantly fighting for dominance.
Amy even notices that some of the other cats, like Pirata, actually seem to respect Puma's presence. Like, they'll defer to him. Give him space. And even groom him as, like, a sign of submission.
So Puma has earned his alpha status through a combination of confidence and a surprisingly laid-back approach to leadership.
It's a far cry from those stereotypical images of, like, hissing and fighting that we often associate with alpha animals.
Totally. It really highlights the importance of, like, careful observation when it comes to understanding animal behavior.
We can't just rely on stereotypes or preconceived notions.
We need to pay attention to the nuances. And the subtle cues.
100%.
Jamie's memoir really drives that point home.
He does.
He's constantly, like, questioning his assumptions. Peeling back the layers of feline behavior to uncover the complexities.
In doing so, he uncovers some really profound insights, not just about cats, but about the very nature of attachment and connection.
it all comes back to that idea of authenticity that you mentioned before.
Right.
It seems like these garage cats, with all their quirks and contradictions, really embody that concept.
They're not trying to be anything.
Right.
Other than what they are.
Sure, just being themselves.
Exactly. They follow their instincts. They express their emotions freely.
Yeah.
And they don't apologize for their independent nature.
There's like a real beauty in that.
There is.
It's a reminder that we don't always have to conform to expectations or pretend to be something we're not.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And maybe that's one of the greatest lessons we can learn from cats. To embrace our own individuality, to trust our instincts, and to live authentically.
Yeah.
Even if it means going against the grain.
I love that. Yeah. It's like a call to action, to let our own whiskers twitch.
Yes.
And our inner purrs rumble.
I love it.
To embrace our own inner feline.
Exactly. And in doing so, we might just find a deeper sense of connection, not just with animals, but with ourselves and the world around us.
So as we wrap up this deep dive into Jamie's memoir, what are some of the key takeaways our listeners should ponder?
For me, it's the importance of challenging our assumptions, not just about cats, but about the nature of connection itself.
Okay.
Jamie's story reminds us that love doesn't always fit neatly into our human-centric definitions.
Yeah.
It can be messy, unpredictable, and full of surprises.
And sometimes it means letting go of the need to control or possess and to simply appreciate the moments of connection.
Beautifully said.
However fleeting they may be.
And it's a reminder that those moments of connection can come from the most unexpected sources.
Right.
Even a pack of garage cats can teach us profound lessons about life, love, and the beauty of embracing the unknown.
Well, on that note, we've reached the end of our journey into the world of garage cats.
It's sad to see it go.
I know. I feel like this conversation has sparked some new insights and perspectives that our listeners will carry with them.
I hope so. And I encourage everyone to continue exploring the world of feline behavior.
Yes, there's always something new to learn and discover.
Absolutely.
Maybe some of our listeners will even be inspired to write their own cat memoirs.
That would be awesome.
That would be amazing. Well, until next time, keep those curious minds engaged and those hearts open to the wonders of the animal kingdom.
Yeah.